Oh yeah.
Before your eyes is my 20-year story of game development, a story untold until now. Hi, I'm Nessa. I've been playing video games longer than I can remember. Old Nintendo games, like Super Mario RPG here, are my favorites. Whether it's exploring the unknown, overcoming a difficult challenge, making memories with friends, or simply taking a rest from reality. Video games have always filled me with a sense of wonder and inspiration. I've always wanted to create that magic myself and share it with others. Long ago, I discovered a program called Game Maker, and with it, the opportunity to create my own games. Game development has since changed the course of my life. It fostered in me a love for programming and art. This love led me to be the first in my family to graduate from college and eventually become a computer science teacher myself. It's been a long journey, but it's still just beginning. Though I've already gained a lot of experience, I always find there's something new to learn and to work on. With this video, I'm taking the next step in my game development journey by sharing my games, my knowledge, and my story with as many others as possible, starting with you. Whether you've wanted to learn how to make games yourself, want to see someone else's perspective on the process, or are simply looking for something new to play, I hope I can give back just a little bit of that video game magic. So, join me in exploring these worlds I've created. Perhaps you may even take part in what I make next. I've completed a total of 14 games so far, and I've probably started about 3 times that many projects that I never finished. You're seeing gameplay of my completed games in the background now. Though I'm proud of each and every single one of them, that number is less impressive than it sounds. Most were learning experiences created for small game jams. For nearly each game, I built my skills by creating the art, music, and code from scratch. Because many were made for game jams, this was usually done over the span of a couple days for each game. In addition to these being smaller projects, I also started when I was very young. So I've had more time than most to build a large library of games. I have some big dreams, so I can't wait to show you everything I've learned over the years with a larger project. Starting so young had its disadvantages, however. In my inexperience, I slowly began to lose the files, code, and assets I made. The building blocks I needed to put these games together completely. All these little worlds and the work I put into them eventually became lost forever. Or so I thought. I recently discovered some of my old files and a way to recover some of those that I lost. I was really overjoyed. Some pieces are still missing, however. The games themselves could do with some modern improvements too. After all, I made some of these games when I was a literal child. I've grown into a totally different person since then. So my plan is to go back and revisit each of these games. I want you to join me as I rebuild each and every single one of them. For each game, I'll tell you the original story of how it came to be. I'll also show you the in-depth steps I take to reconstruct it. Hopefully at the end of the process, you'll have a fun new game to play. So let me be your guide as we explore these worlds I rebuild. Some will be small, a few serene, others spirited, and a couple outright silly. Each one holds a special place in my heart. I've poured my soul into every detail, from each blade of grass to every drop of water. I hope I can teach you something new as I describe what goes into every pixel, every musical note, and every line of code. We'll see worlds that never were, and brand new worlds yet to be. Other universes too. Those familiar, and those not so much. Each one playing its part in inspiring my game development journey. I'd really like you to take part in this process too. If there's anything I've shown that interests you at all, please let me know down in the comments below. I'll use them as a guide for what to work on next. You can subscribe or follow me on itch.io for the latest updates on my progress. Until then, thank you so much for watching.